Welcome back to my channel called Keith's Classroom. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you and show you how to install OpenShell. And I'm going to explain to you what it is. In all the past operating systems, when they even started Windows 3.1 all the way to Windows 7, our start menu was you clicked on Start and you got two rows of choices. And it's what I grew up with computers, so that if I wanted to go to my pictures, it was in the second column. If I wanted to go to my documents, it was in the second column. Everything was organized. And now, when they created Windows 8, 8.1, Windows 10, now Windows 11, everything to me is chaotic. I mean, you click on Start and you get all these weird choices. And you gotta, for me, being 72 years old, I gotta hunt and peck, trying to find what it is I'm looking for. With all the past operating systems, you clicked on Start, and if you wanted to go to Documents, it was on the right-hand side. There was Documents right there. And if you wanted to click on your pictures, they were right there. And if you wanted to find a program on your computer, you just click Start, go to All Programs, and there they were, right there in the list. But it's not that way with the way they're creating Windows now. However, there were some people a long time ago with Windows 8, they created a program called Classic Shell. And what Classic Shell does is it alters the way the start menu is. So it puts it back to the way that we saw it when we were operating Windows 7 and beyond. And I like that. Well, as time went on, the person that created it constantly was having to update it because Microsoft was constantly making it not work because they didn't create it. And when they don't create things, they make it not work. So as time went on, the person that created it sold it, gave it away. I don't exactly know what the details are. But now it's evolved from Classic Shell to OpenShell. And that's what we're going to go for now, is OpenShell. So now, like when we click on the Start menu, bottom left hand corner, you get these two rows of chaotic choices, which I don't like. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm going to open up, I like Firefox browser. I don't know if you use it or not. Mozilla Firefox, it's free. Go to firefox.com to install it. I like it. There's the Edge browser, which Microsoft created, which replaced Internet Explorer browser. And then a lot of people use Google Chrome as their browser. For this demonstration, I'm going to use the Firefox browser because I like it. So we're going to go find OpenShell. Now I use Yahoo as my search engine, mainly because I like their search engine. Now Verizon has purchased Yahoo, so they're changing everything, and I don't like the change, but I like their search engine, so I'm going to keep it for a while until they change that. Then I'll find some other place to go. Alright, so I want to explain a couple of things here. Where my mouse arrow is, up here where it says search the web, that is the search engine. That's what you can type in and it gives you millions of choices. Up here where you see https://www.yahoo.com, that is an address bar. There's a difference, because in the address bar you got to know where you're going. You have to know the correct address. In the search bar, like for example, I'll show you here, I'm going to type in OpenShell, OpenShell, O-P-E-N-S-H-E-L-L, OpenShell, okay? And then you come over here and you click search, or you can press enter on the keyboard, it'll take you to the same place. And right away, GitHub.com, which is the ones that have the OpenShell now, it opens right here, it's right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click on this because we have to go get it, we have to go download it, we have to install it on our computer to get it to work. Okay? So once you're on their website, I want you to scroll down to this area right here. Regardless of whether you're using Windows 10 or Windows 11, it'll all look the same. And it doesn't matter whether you're using Edge browser or Google Chrome browser, it's still going to look the same. Okay? So we want this open shell, and we want this release here, 4.4.195. So we're going to click on this right here. Now we're going to scroll down the page a little bit, okay, because we need to get this file. Here is the file here, Open Shell Setup 4.4.195.exe. And exe is a program. That's what that stands for. It's a program. We need that. So this is what we're going to click on. See how it turns a mouse arrow from an arrow into this finger? That means that's a clickable link. So we're going to click on that link, and right up here at the top with Firefox browser, it completes the download. Now in the Edge browser, it's also in this same area. But Google Chrome, I can't tell you because I'd never used that browser. But it might be in the same area, I'm not sure. But anyway, when it gets through saying Open Shell Setup, Open File, you can left click your mouse. And what's going to happen is this box is going to happen. Welcome to Open Shell Setup Wizard. The Setup Wizard will install Open Shell on your computer. Click Next to continue or cancel to exit the Setup Wizard. Well, we don't want to cancel it. We want to install it. So we're going to click on Next. Now here you have to accept the licensing agreement. You can read this, but the bottom line is, if you want to use anybody's program, regardless of who created it, you have to accept the licensing agreement. And I want this program. To be honest with you, I've never read none of this, because most of it's been written by an attorney. It's over my head. So I accept the terms and I click on Next. I don't change any settings here. I don't uncheck anything. I just simply click Next. Now it says ready to install Open Shell. Click Install to begin the installation. Click back to review or change any of your installation settings. Click Cancel to exit the wizard. Well, we don't want to go back and we don't want to cancel. We want to install it. So we're going to click Install right here. And we got to wait. We got to wait for it to install Open Shell. Depending on how fast your computer is, sometimes this process is slow, sometimes it's really fast. But we're going to get a pop-up box soon from Microsoft. You'll see. It's a control box. There you go. Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher? Now they know doggone good and well that it's not an unknown publisher. It's Open Shell is the publisher, to make changes to your device. The answer is yes, yes. I want this program on my computer, so I have to click yes. And it's installing it. It's done. Complete the Open Shell Setup Wizard. Click the Finish button to exit the Setup Wizard. Finish. Ta-da! It's done. Now, hey, we can get out of all this. We can close the browser just like that. Now we're back to the beginning. Now we're going to click on Start, the bottom left-hand side. And ta-da! You got 2 rows of choices. Now you may have to set up yours on your end. Let me show you how to do that. So if you clicked on Start and you didn't get these choices here, then this is what you're going to see. This box here. And you're probably going to be at this screen. And up here you want to check mark Show All Settings, because it's not check marked. It's like this. You want to check Show All Settings. We're going to make a couple adjustments in here. I like the Windows 7 style. I like the 2 rows of choices. And we're not going to check anything here. So here we're going to go to General Behavior tab. These are tabs, General Behavior, and yours will have a check mark in the Highlight Newly Installed Programs. We're going to uncheck it because we don't want them highlighted, because to be honest with you, it's a pain. So just uncheck that, and then we're going to go to Customize the Start menu. Okay. Now on this one here, Recent, you are probably looking at it like this, where it displays as a menu. I want you to change that to Don't Display. Now, if you like having your recent items appear in a list, don't uncheck it. Don't click on Don't Display this item. I don't like it. When I want to go to something, I know where it is. I want to go find it. I don't want everything showing up in my recent items, because man, I click on lots of things in a day, and everything I click on, absolutely everything, appears in this recent item list, and I don't like that at all. So I turn it off, and you can turn it off by just clicking this button here and click on Don't Display this item. Now down here at the control panel, it probably says display as a menu. We don't want that choice. We want to change that to display as a link. It's a better way to go. And the rest of them, I don't care about. I never mess with the rest of them. Those are the only two things I change: recent and control panel. And the reason mine wasn't that way is because I've had it on my computer before. I uninstalled it so I could show you how to do it. And of course, this is Windows 10 settings, but you got Windows 11 if you've got the latest operating system. But you don't have to click on that. So we're done messing around in here, so we're going to click OK to get rid of it. Now when we click the Start button, look, documents are right here. Pictures are right here. Music is right here. If I want to go to the control panel to change the setting, it's right here. If I want to go to printers, it's right here. All super easy to find. However, if you liked that other setting, the one that Microsoft created for Windows 10, then if you go all the way up here at the top, the Start menu, you can click on it and go back to it. But I don't like it. I mean, like if I wanted to go to my documents, where are they? Where's my documents? Where? They're not here. Can I put them there? Maybe, but I'm not going to, because I don't like this entire setup. That's why I installed OpenShell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.